right, we remain flexible. It was going to be the park and drums, but now we'll hit a museum because it turns out they stay open later than 4, like I thought. And I like the Museum of the Native American Indian. That'll be good. I haven't been since it first opened. We're already here, so let's do something. And the idea of going home and working on the computer sounds dismal. So let's be adventurous. Pennsylvania Railroad. We were in Washington, D.C., obviously, not Pennsylvania. Sky looks ominous. I pray everybody's having a great day. Hey, Gloria. How are you? Any parades, or are you canning today or anything like that? Oh, the apples are from your trees. I was wondering where you were getting them. That's awesome. Wow. How amazing. You are like better than Martha Stewart. That is really cool. Hi, Sean. Happy Sunday. It's a beautiful day, but it's gonna rain. So, the sky's looking a little ominous. So I changed plans from Drummond in the park to, let's go see if we can get in the Museum of Native Americans. Because I've been wanting to go back. I haven't been since it first opened. And it was beautiful then, but I bet you they have a lot more stuff now. And they're open till 5:30. And it's not even 4 yet, so that's cool. You just got in from church? Oh, nice. Was it a good service? The Museum of the Native American. Oh, boxer puppy on the right. That was cute. Boxer puppies are cute. I'm so excited. I made it back in pretty good time last night. It was like about 10:30 when I made it home and got a good night's rest, and was able to get my phone bill paid today because that came in, so that was just amazing and awesome. And still have gas to get us on another little adventure here. God is so good. It was long today, but beautiful. They had a prayer chain going for our J6 hostages. Oh, how amazing is that, Sean? Oh my goodness. Wait until I tell Mickey. That is so awesome. What does a prayer chain do? Or what is a prayer chain? Sorry, that's really shaky. My car's shaking too, though.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto 4th Street Northeast.
Out in the park. To Phone Tree, the membership gets together and sends out prayers to all of those in need. Oh, that's so awesome, Sean. Oh my gosh.
Turn left onto 4th Street Northeast, then slight right onto Maryland Avenue Northeast.
I would have gone ahead to the park to see if they were playing drums, but they were playing Into the Sprinkling the last time I was there. But this looked so ominous that I figured you gotta protect the drums. I didn't know if they'd still be there or not. So they said maybe around 4 there'd be some rain. There was only a 40% chance earlier. So we shall see.
Make a slight right onto Maryland Avenue Northeast.
There's so many little hidden treasures
Continue for half a mile.
in DC. Like, you'd have to be a local to know where everything is. And even just for that little area that you live in, probably. There's the Capitol in front of us. SCOTUS to the left. $17 million church membership worldwide. Oh my goodness, when are they doing that, Sean? Do you know? Or when they get a date, will you let us know? If they don't have one already? Ribbon cutting for new business in my district. Oh, you are awesome, Gloria. That's great. Wow. I love it. Gloria did a ribbon cutting for a new business in her district. A benefit for church. Always staying busy.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto 1st Street Northwest.
Doing important things, which is much different than just being busy.
Turn left onto 1st Street Northwest.
The sky ahead. Woo, dark, dark, dark.
In 400 feet, at the traffic circle, continue straight onto 1st Street Northwest, 1st Street Southwest.
Walking around the reflection pool.
In 600 feet, at the traffic circle, take the first exit onto Maryland Avenue Southwest, South Capitol Circle Southwest.
A police officer up on the sidewalk. The lions. This is pretty. I've never driven back here before, I don't think. Let's go around the circle. Hello, Freedom Jeffrey.
In 1,000 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
Those are some great live streaming.
Exit the traffic circle onto Maryland Avenue Southwest.
Great live streaming today. Jeffrey was at a Trump rally in out in Long Island, and it looked like a good turnout. They had good speakers. It was really interesting.
In 1,000 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
What is that about? Oh, we have something interesting going on over here. That says permit parking only. On Sundays? We're parking. We're gonna go see what's up. I want to see what these flags are about. It was really super, Jeffrey. I was so glad that you went there. It was awesome. The Doe Show, what's up? Whoop whoop. And you went to see Twitty and Lynn. What is Twitty and Lynn? Excuse me. I ate my peanut butter sandwich. Rosie May, hello. Y'all hang out a second. I'm gonna put on my my hiking boots. I'm glad I didn't just go home. A lot happened. Y'all look at that. I got ouchies. Ouchies. I know. Rosie May, I was wondering too, they said that he does a lot across the country when they were leading into him. Oh my gosh, Sean, it was such a glorious day. It was, nothing would have pulled me off of there, not a sunburn, nothing. It was just amazing. God is so good, and that was very rejuvenating for me. And the cool thing is that we have a subscriber on here who has MS, and she can't go to the beach, and her birthday is this week, and Cynthia Ann, she put all this on the chat, so I can tell you. So we all want to send her happy birthday wishes, and for better daily quality of living. She's amazing, and she was so grateful. She said it just made her day, and to be able to watch the waves and see the fun on the beach. And this is something I never could have expected to come of the live streaming. You know, it's definitely been more of a blessing than I could have ever imagined. Pretty awesome. Oh my gosh, Jeffrey, it was just terrific. It really was, and I'm just so grateful to all who contributed to making that happen. I just can't thank you enough. I was also able to pay my phone bill today to keep us live and streaming, and that's a blessing for all of us, I hope. And I still have gas to come into DC, so we can go and see something new. And I'm just very grateful, super grateful. All right, y'all talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'm gonna put on my hiking boots. Moose. This is authorized parking, but everybody's parking here. I guess now that Nancy got her bill passed, I guess Congress is officially out. Craziness. Oh, that's hysterical. That really looked like I was talking to myself from the back of the car. Oh my gosh, that's funny. People were looking at me funny. I realized that must have looked really weird. I love it. My backpack is not going to be comfortable today. Huh. Oh, the wind's picking up. Hi, Third. My rain jacket. I thought I put my raincoat back in here. I guess I'm bringing that broken umbrella in. At least it'll protect you guys in the gimbal. That's always good. Don't ever buy an umbrella at Five Below. It isn't worth it. Even if it is only $5. You got a couple of umbrellas. I know I always give mine away, or lose them, or leave them. I'm not sure what happened to that last one I had that was good. Probably left it down in the mall. Okay, we're in the gimbal. All right. Oh, wow. Salty, this will be good to come in here. I'm really looking forward to it. It's been years since it first opened, so hang on tight. Let me get my backpack on. All right, so this says authorized permit only, but everybody parked here, so maybe it's only authorized on Monday through Saturday. There's plenty of spaces left for whoever's authorized. Oh, I had a window down. Let me make sure it's down. So everybody's just hanging out by the reflection pool. I feel like something's missing from the back of my Easy Pass. How do they scan it? Alright, this is not working with this. Oh, I put a scarf on like I usually do, only this one's thicker to help protect my shoulders where they got burnt. That one was too thick. I don't know, I feel like this 30,000, I feel like this has to do with the migrants. Uncle Deuce, I know you're not chatting and driving. Oh my goodness, this is quite a display over here, y'all. goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, the faces, y'all. This is crazy. Okay, if you can't handle sadness today, don't look. In remembrance, 30,000 political prisoners massacred in 1988 in Iran. Tehran's president, Ebrahim Raisi, was directly involved. Prosecute Raisi for crimes against humanity and genocide. 1,500 protesters murdered in the November 2019 uprising. Ebrahim Raisi was judiciary chief. 523 hanged, including women and minors, since Ebrahim Raisi took office as the Iranian regime's president in August 2021. Prosecute Raisi now. A photo exhibit at the U.S. Capitol to honor those fallen for freedom in the past 4 decades by Iran's regime, August 12th through 15th, 2022. This will be here through tomorrow. Wow. Let's make sure the other side says the same thing. How devastating. Oh my gosh. Butcher of Tehran for reason. Yes, Victoria. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go up on stage and look down. Look at all these beautiful people and children too. And they have lights to shine on their faces in the evenings. Ban murderer Raisi from entering the U.S. Hashtag no visa for Raisi. Hashtag prosecute Raisi now. Hashtag 1998 massacre in Iran. Yes, ban him from coming into the United States. Look at these beautiful people. Oh my gosh. Most are so young. This is so powerful. This little boy, Mohsen Mohammed Bakir. This is so upsetting. Oh my goodness. These young, beautiful people, full people. This is what I saw, y'all. This is why I parked there. This is what we're fighting, y'all. We're fighting the evil that's on the world. How in the world somebody could do this to their own people, to any people, is beyond me. Excuse me. Their family was able to flee right before these killings. God bless them. God bless them. They had to leave everything behind to escape this horror. young. Oh my goodness. Isn't that crazy, Victoria? Oh my goodness. Heck, this current regime is trying to do the same thing to us. That's why we have to get them out of office. This is the evil that comes upon people. They would rather see you dead and out of their way to do whatever evil they have planned. Oh my gosh. You guys, it's an entire book. That's very true, Uncle Deuce. That's very true. Look at how many. Hashtag no visa for Razi. That is not what I typed. PRKE. Don't ignore that one. That is not what I typed. And I checked before I sent it. All right, it came up right that time. So many people are still asleep in this country. It's astounding to me, absolutely astounding. I just don't understand it, you know? 1,500 protesters murdered in the November 2019 uprising. Abraham Razi was judiciary chief. If people don't think that that's not going on in these United States of America right now as we speak, then they haven't been paying attention. I've even heard that there's a staging that's going to be happening soon of a Trump lookalike and being arrested, and everybody make sure that you don't go to the streets with weapons because they're looking for an excuse to take out people who support Trump and use deadly force. I don't know if it's true or not, but if anything like that happens, do not take this to the streets with weapons. It's crazy. This is devastating. Absolutely. May I have one? This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing.
A lot of effort and a lot of work.
I see.
It's not easy.
No.
This is actually less than about 2,000 pictures. But as you can see, 30,000. You see
yes, I went up on your stage. I hope you don't mind because I wanted to see the
no,
book.
Go ahead.
And I
if
took the film.
It tells you how you can help, and then also
good.
you can tweet it.
Okay.
Or put it on Facebook.
This is YouTube.
Instagram,
This is Glory Be on YouTube.
Yeah, that's really, really good because through media you can expand the news and everybody. This is kind of prelude to me to tell our government, to tell our administration that how can you claim that we are a free country and we care for freedom and we are secular and we care about law, international law, things like that, and then at the same time appease with a bunch of terrorists.
Right.
This guy was a mass murderer before and now that has been selected as a president by the Supreme Leader of Iran, Ali Khamenei, and then you're going to issue a visa for him to come to
insane.
New York.
Absolutely insane.
I mean,
Absolutely
UN
insane.
has its own respect and its honorable.
Oh my
place.
gosh.
So it is insane. And then they're mocking the whole humanity.
Do you mind being on?
What is that, YouTube?
Yes, but it's Glory Be channel on YouTube.
What is that?
Glory Be.
From
It's a secondary media.
Secondary media. I wouldn't be mine, but I myself don't mind. But I don't know if they say it's okay or not.
Right. So I have you off. I have not put your face on here.
You so much.
Okay.
I didn't know if I'm on.
No.
Yeah.
But your voice, yes.
Yeah, without showing me, I can
yes.
I can
Okay.
talk.
Okay, very good.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. We just
God
want
bless
to say,
you. It is insanity. And I started doing this because I joined the People's Convoy and went across the United States. And then it turned that dissolved and went to the States, and then 1776 Restoration Movement, who was down here on the mall for over 30 days protesting this regime that we have in our administration right now, because it's insane how this president became president is a facade. It's absolute facade.
It's really chaotic.
Yes,
really
because nobody
order,
because this is what can happen in our United States. And if we aren't careful, this is what can happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let me tell you one point, recorded on our record.
Okay.
The reason we are here and objecting, how can you issue a visa for a mass murderer and then claim that you're a free country and you care about law and order and everything, is just because you know, and the whole world now know, that these mullahs, the terrorist mullahs, by help of Russia, China, or whatever, they are they've been actually pursuing the nuclear weapon for the past 25 years.
Yes.
And now they are actually out loudly and without any regret announcing it.
Right.
That we have the most advanced centrifuges and we are enriching our uranium like 90%, not even 60%, in order to scare them, but they're actually doing that.
Right.
And then they claim at the same time, we are not pursuing to have a bomb because it's against our beliefs. But is this your belief to kill
Right.
your own people
Right.
and suppress your own people
Right.
like this? Who's going to believe you in the right mind that
Right.
you guys are not pursuing the
Right.
religion? And then the point is, if they have their hand on the nuclear weapon, then the whole world, you and I, it doesn't make any difference. You and I are going to be the hostage. Everybody in the world. When here they are threatening to assassinate President Trump or John Bolton or Mike Pompeo. 2-3 days ago in New York, have you heard that this guy, Salman Rushdie, was attacked by knife by one
Yes.
of the regime supporter.
Yes.
His name is Hadi Matar.
Hadi Matar.
Hadi Matar, and he's 24-year-old from
24,
New Jersey.
right.
And then all these, hidden bombs are living in our backyard. You issue visa to IRGC, the most terrorist entity in the world. What
Insane.
does that tell you? It
Right.
is insane. And who's going to stop them?
Right.
People like you and I.
Right.
Because how can I feel safe? How can
Yes.
I have, dream a good and safe world for my grandchildren?
Because the more we come up together,
They're more
the more
scared.
that we voice, the more
Yeah.
that they are trying to silence
Yeah.
us. That's why we have the secondary channels, because the mainstream media,
Yeah.
I haven't seen this on mainstream media.
Of course,
right?
mainstream media is
Right.
part of the.
It's part of the plan, absolutely.
exactly.
And so thank God for you, and thank God for the rest of the people who actually have their eyes open and see what's happening.
Yeah.
You
This
know,
is the
yeah.
bitter reality. How
This
could
is,
we ignore
yeah,
it?
yeah.
So that's why we've been here since Friday. And do you know Ambassador Bloomfield? I'm sure. you
Ambassador
have-
Bloomfield.
He was here. He gave a speech.
Nice.
Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee.
Sheila Jackson Lee.
She was here, and a few others. I can't remember the name. Oh, Professor Shaheen in Baltimore.
Professor Shaheen?
Shaheen.
Shaheen,
Yeah.
from Baltimore.
The guy with the red hair.
Uh-huh.
So cute. Such a good human. He actually brought his 7-year-old kid
Oh,
to see the
amazing.
reality.
Right.
It was amazing. And
He doesn't hide it
actually
at all.
mentioned it in
Oh,
his
this is so
speech.
touching. This is so powerful.
Yeah.
This is just every bit and almost even more so powerful as our Chinese Americans who did the Tiananmen display recently. You have more of the people being shown out here
Yeah.
than they
They
had.
say- you know
but
what they
it's just as important. You know, it's
Yeah, it
just
is,
as important.
Of course. They say the world is going such chaotic world, and
Yes.
actually very injustice. The way it is, the reality is like this now, because so many good people are putting their hand on the other hand, and then they're having no voice.
Yeah.
They're not acting collaboratively with each other. They're not in solidarity with the right people. This is our way. We have a line. We have to see which side of the line we stand. Right side of the history or wrong side of the
That's
history.
right.
Which one? It's your choice.
And don't erase the history either.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
You know,
yes.
So this is my message to everybody, all the people and the members of the human society, human family, that believe me, if you and I don't get together, act collaboratively, in solidarity, in unity, if we don't have a voice, we don't know how much power we as people have, believe me, they can get away with it, they can mock us, they can go ahead and appease with the most terrorists. You know, the terrorism is everywhere. In Europe, I don't dare to travel in Europe.
Right,
anymore,
right.
Because all of these agents, I don't know them. They know me because I'm
Because
not
of what you're
afraid.
doing,
Yeah,
right?
because of what I'm doing.
Yes.
So why silent? Because
Right.
we are silent.
Because
This
we're
is what
silent,
we-
this can happen. And
Exactly.
so we cannot be silent. Absolutely.
it can't.
So every
Who's
night,
your name?
I'm Jennifer.
Jennifer,
Yes.
I'm Mary. I'm Masumi.
So
Mary.
nice to meet you.
Lovely
Oh
to
my
meet you.
gosh.
Did I give
You
you
are a
a
blessing. Yes, thank you. Because I'll be bringing this. Actually, may I have one more?
Yeah, of
because
course.
I,
How many? I can give you 2 more.
Okay, super. Thank you. Because I'll be going by the jail tonight.
Oh.
Because here in DC, because there are 37 of the J6ers still being held there without trial.
Yeah,
and
without trial.
they haven't had trial yet. So
Yeah.
no matter how we feel about January 6th and what happened or may have happened or may not have happened, you know, because more was being revealed, but not on mainstream media, it's still an injustice. And
It
due
is.
process is not being done.
Even
Yeah.
if you believe that was a just thing
Right.
that happened,
Right.
but look where our country is going.
Yes.
Do we have the same America? No.
Yeah.
Do we
Right.
have the same respect as an American? No. I, as an Iranian American, don't dare. I used to go to Paris, France.
Yeah.
I used to go to Turkey. I used to go to, United Arab
I'm going over
Emirates.
your head. I
Yeah,
just don't
it's
want the
okay.
wind in the microphone.
That's okay. I used to go everywhere without any second thinking, but now I think about it. Oh my God, I don't dare. I mean, I'm
Yes.
not going to have
Yes.
fun because I always have in back of my mind, am I safe? Am I safe?
Right. And so you have to go and do it anyway. Because do I want to live in a world that it's becoming? Anyway, so what's the risk? My God is bigger than this.
Yeah, exactly.
And so what's the risk?
So I
Yeah.
do it because I know our Creator is there.
Amen.
Although so many people are atheists and they don't believe because
Right.
of this kind of
Oh, it's a terrible day to be an
Yeah,
atheist.
because of the cruelty, they see there is no way. If there was a God,
How would you
they
have
wouldn't-
any hope being an atheist today? I mean, how awful.
Exactly.
How
You
awful.
could be depressed and suicidal.
Yeah.
Things like that. So,
So-
I believe in my Creator, and I believe as a Jew, Christian, first a Jew,
Yes.
second a Christian,
yes.
then a Muslim.
Uh-huh.
Not Sunni or Shia. I hate that because division is the work of Satan. I call myself a Jew, Christian, Muslim because we all believe in unity of God.
Unity of
and
God.
of
Amen.
course, in the resurrection day.
Yes.
You appeasers, I tell them, you appeasers and all these terrorists, mullahs or terrorists like them, or Chinese terrorist government, or that crazy Putin who attacked that beautiful country and divided and
Yes.
destroyed the families, the
Yes.
beautiful children of Ukraine.
Yeah.
My heart goes to them.
Absolutely.
So all of you think you can get away with it? There is a resurrection. Wait and see. You
They
don't
will
believe in
answer
but
it.
it's coming.
They will answer it
coming.
here on earth or in front of God.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless you. And it was Marie?
Mary.
Mary.
Masume is hard. for
Masume?
everybody, so Masume.
Masume.
Masume, you know what it
Oh, it's
means?
beautiful. What does it mean?
Thank you. It's an Arabic, I'm Iranian, but
uh-huh.
it's an Arabic name, but it means infallible.
Infallible?
I know.
Very nice.
I'm not infallible.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, it
I did.
means
I
that,
learned
and
a little
I call
bit.
myself Mary.
Mary.
I love Jesus.
I call myself Mary. Oh, she loves Jesus too. Oh, amazing. I'm saved myself. So that's awesome. Mahraba kifak.
I don't know that Arabic.
Oh, it was from Lebanon.
Lebanon, yeah.
It means I love you. It means I love you.
Love you too. I want to give you a hug.
Oh,
but should I do that?
Yes, please.
Because
Thank
of
you.
COVID, so many people
oh,
I don't want to
COVID,
be rude.
schmovid. I need hugs.
That was another plan.
That's another thing too. I know. I don't want to say too much about that on here. I'll get thrown off. But every night at the jail until August 29th, Mickey, the mother of Ashley Babbitt, who was shot and killed on January 6th, she was a veteran, and her mother is having a candlelight vigil in front of the jail, and we're actually seeing the political prisoners turning the lights on and off.
Yeah.
They sing the national anthem at 9 p.m. every night.
Okay.
And so this is from 7 to 9 p.m.
Yeah.
all the way through August 29th, until August 29th. And last night, I wasn't there last night, but we had other secondary media that was covering too. And they were all singing, but they were able to be on the phone. With Mickey and the others that were there in front of the jail.
Yeah,
And it's
that
just
act of
it's
solidarity
amazing.
means a lot.
Yes,
It
solidarity.
means unity and it means power.
Amen.
I hope everybody join,
Yes.
for this beautiful
Yes.
cause, because one way or another, you have to reveal the truth, what
Yes.
happened really,
Yes.
and look at the reality.
And the
Is our
reality,
country
all
in a
these
better
young-
position
No.
today.
No.
The price of gas.
Right.
At least he didn't dare.
And
to
they just
attack
passed that
Ukraine.
bill. They just passed the bill the other day that is going to double tax on any domestic
Yeah, who has to
production
pay
of oil,
for their wrongdoing?
methane
we
or
have
oil.
to pay.
We're going to
People have
pay. Yes,
Yeah.
they don't want us. They don't want us to. Well, honestly, they want us to be behind gravestones.
Exactly.
They really do. And God bless all these beautiful people. This is
Yeah,
very
As
powerful.
young as 16 to 60.
God
Can
bless
you
you
believe
for your
that?
hard
From
work.
all walks of life.
From all the way up to
Students,
60.
Yeah,
Yes.
16 years old.
16.
Can you believe that? when I was 16, you know how many times I changed
Yes.
my ideas and
Yes.
my beliefs and my
Oh my
thoughts.
gosh.
I mean, how could you kill a young,
Oh,
beautiful person, bright
it's so
person,
awful.
because they were not just, you know.
But you have a whole organization doing this.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
That's beautiful.
It's been a very hard fight,
Yes.
and it's been going on. It's a very beautiful struggle, and we say we must and we can. We must, we can, and we must.
We can and we
We can
must.
and we must.
Remember that one, y'all. We can and we must. I love it. I love you. I love your spirit.
you
We need more.
you, my
And more are happening. You are my sister as well. God bless you.
God bless you too.
And I will see you again, I pray.
Sure.
You know,
we
either
have actually this exhibition
Yes.
ended by tomorrow night. This
Yes.
is the last. Tomorrow is the last.
Okay,
day.
good,
Yeah,
good.
it's,
And then will you still be in the area?
Not in this area,
Scattered.
but we always, you know, struggle for freedom and everything.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
we actually have, whether he comes or not, whether they issue him visa or not.
Right.
We are going to go to New York.
Going to New York,
And stand on 20th.
Okay.
September 20th.
September 20th.
21st.
And
In front
21st.
of the hotel that he might go in.
Okay.
And the next day, 21st, we're going to be close to UN.
Okay.
We have a big rally there.
Okay.
In order to
The
object-
21st in New York City, close to the UN, there'll be a big rally.
Yeah.
So, and then also in front of the hotel that they may be allowing him to come in if they issue a visa. We must stop this from happening. God bless you. Thank you
bless
so
you.
much.
Sure.
You are just so powerful. I have
you.
such a great, I will never forget you. I will never forget this. God bless you. I love you as well. Thank you. Yes, yes. And it's on YouTube channel, the invitation. So God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you. And thank you for your hard work.
And you as well.
It
It's
was meant to be.
yes, yes, amen. Amen. I almost went back home because I thought it was going to rain. He is, he is. I almost went home because it was going to rain and I stopped myself.
Even to come today.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was so good because I talked to so many people,
Oh.
and I have a clear conscience that I'm
See-
giving the knowledge to everyone.
Yes.
That believe me, believe us. This guy and this guy, these
Yes.
terrorists are a big threat to the whole world.
They are a
to
huge
everybody.
threat to everybody.
Exactly.
And anyone who would allow them to come into their country is a huge threat to their own people.
Exactly.
Amen.
Did you see the news the other day in New York?
Yeah, 20 years. in front
Yes,
of
20 and the
his,
21st
hotel.
September and the
In
UN.
front of his hotel, which I don't know. Yeah.
The guy the other day they attacked him by knife.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Salman Rushdie.
Salman Rushdie, yeah.
Yes.
You know that, right?
Yes. Yes. And he's still alive though, right?
Yes, yes,
He's
he is.
he's
He
hanging
lost his
on.
rights. He definitely
Yes.
loses his right eye.
Yes.
And right hand is going to be crippled. And
Uh-huh.
he was stabbed on the neck. I don't
Oh
know
my
if he's going to
gosh.
be paralyzed or not. And he's, by the way, 75 years old.
75
I
years
hope he
old
can
and they
fight
stabbed
for his
him.
life.
40
Oh.
years ago, 40 years ago,
I don't want
Khomeini
to take it. I
ordered.
have to get
Love you. God bless you.
40 years ago, Khomeini ordered to kill this guy because
Uh-huh.
he wrote something against Quran.
Right.
And-
Because he wrote something that caught on.
Yes,
Is
and that
the
guy-
assumption, yeah.
That guy attacked him.
Yeah.
He's following that regime.
Oh.
Please, we got to make sure President Biden not negotiate with terrorist
Right.
regime. Stop.
We don't negotiate with terrorists. How could
Exactly.
they even be thinking
See,
about
this
this?
is it. Look at this, what happened in
Right,
New York.
right.
You got to be scared now.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I am with you. You have, everybody here is with you. We are freedom fighters in the United States, doing the same thing for you all because we see what's wrong. We see what's
Exactly.
happening, and we must stop it now because we are at the 11th hour. God bless you. Thank you. Take care, please. God bless you for what you've done. All right. Oh my goodness. Amazing. I'm going to start bawling my eyes out. They have more of the signs. We're gonna we'll read this one about a 19-year-old. Reza Moazimi Gudarzi, a 19-year-old from Loristan and resident of Karaj. During the 2019 uprising on his way back from the gym, he was killed by a direct bullet. His corpse was released on the conditions of no burial ceremony by his family and to be buried in a distant village in Boraherd. I don't know if you all have seen like the graves that are over there. It's just unbelievable. They don't, a lot of people don't even know where their family is. We can and we must. Oh, Uncle Deuce, please add that to the list. We can and we must. This one, Abdullah Loristani Yukabvan, who the people of Dimeshq called Sherdel, or Lionheart. He participated in the November 2019 nationwide protest and was marked by the regime's security forces, dozens of whom rounded him up. He suffered gunshot wounds and a month later passed away at the age of 22. Before his death, Abdallah had called out to Khamenei, "We are poor, we are unemployed, and we are dying of hunger. We protest peacefully, but your IRGC and Basij forces attack us, degrade us, and kill us. This is not fair. We have the right to defend ourselves according to the Human Rights Charter. The answer to reason is reason, and to bullets, the response is bullets." During the nationwide November 2019 uprising, unarmed protesters were shot and killed. Some 1,500 were murdered, many due to sniper fire from rooftops. Thousands more were wounded. We do not negotiate with terrorists. How in the world could this current regime allow for a terrorist leader to have a visa and come to New York? It's beyond me. During the nationwide, I know that this is not maybe what some of you all signed up for, but this is so important. I don't know if we're going to make it to the Native American Museum or not, but this is so important. During the nationwide, a picture remembered of Amir Hossein Kabiri, a 33-year-old from Gulshahar Karaj. The regime's criminal forces shot him in the back as he was taking pictures of the people during the uprising. He lost his life for freedom in his country. They're all so young. Nobody over the age of 60, from what we were told. Ayub Bahramian, father of 2 children aged 5 months and 4 years, was from Shahar. He was shot in the thigh and was in a coma for 1 month in the hospital before passing away. Thank you, Miss Pearl.
Exactly. Yeah, I live in San Diego. Democracy is fragile. I live in San Diego just 10 years for 4 days. San Diego, California. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good luck.
Mustafa Salehi was arrested in Karazang, Isfahan. He was sentenced to death for leading the Karazang riots in Najafabad. Salehi was tortured in prison and hanged to death on August 5th, 2020. It's only 2 years ago. Iran's judiciary is forcing the bereaved wife and orphan children to pay for the execution of Mustafa Salehi. They're forcing them to pay for it. To pay for the execution. That's sick. That is sick. Both 20-year-old two close friends, Mohammed Pirali and Arman Amani, were directly killed with military-grade bullets on November 17, 2019 in Isfahan by Khamenei's hired agents. Abdullah Loristani Yukabvan, who the people of Dimeshq called Shadell or Lionheart. We did that. Okay. We already read about him. This is so heartbreaking. Martyrs to be remembered from Iran's Bakhtari ethnicity, Sazan Adavandi, 17-year-old, and his uncle Safar. Adavandi, father of a young child, that were killed on November 17, 2019 by Iran's criminal forces. They lost their lives for freedom of their enchained country. Picture of Mohammed Hamzeh Borihi, 17-year-old, that was shot from 15 feet by a handgun by IRGC forces and lost his young life for the freedom of his country. Nikta Esfandani, 14 years old, was shot in the head by one of the criminal regime snipers using a rifle equipped with a long-range scope on November 16, 2019. 14. I'm not going to show the picture here. They're showing him killed. Murdad and Mahmoud Dostania, two brothers from Bibahan, who were shot and killed by criminal forces. When Murdad was shot, Mahmoud went to his brother's aid, only to be shot dead as well. Mahmoud had two children, aged 2 and 4. Their pictures are posted below. Alireza Tamimi, a 27-year-old from Awaz, died from wounds in his neck inflicted during the November 2019 nationwide uprising. He is buried alongside his brother, also killed by the criminal regime's forces 7 years earlier. They're buried next to each other. That is true, Mani, 1964. As a kid growing up in England, I remember America as a land of the free. Not anymore. If you don't win this, the UK goes as well. Thank you, Mani. This is heartbreaking. It could so easily be here. And we're not that far from it, in my opinion, if it's not already going on. A picture of Amir Hazin Abbasi, father of 3 from Zanjan. He was shot and killed in the November 2019 uprising in Iran by the IRGC. The pictures are also facing this way on the I'm wondering if there's a picture on each side of these and if it's the same or not. Apparently there's not enough suffering in the United States either. There's so many people that still have their eyes completely closed. They just go about their business like everything's the same as it's always been. And it's so far from that. So far. Okay, it's the same person. Oh, some of the zip ties are coming undone. Darn. I'll never understand it. Never. There are people stopping and reading. I'm so grateful to see this. And God bless you, Monty, 1964. Thank you. This is what I've been feeling and what so many of us have been feeling. This is why I couldn't even wait for the People's Convoy to get to Maryland. I had to go drive out to Ohio to meet up with a convoy. People actually doing something. It's one thing, you know, and it's necessary too to be doing things online and making the phone calls. We need to be doing that. But some of us who can and are able have got to be on the ground. And if it wasn't for you all here in the chat, I wouldn't be continuing. I can't afford to do this. I cannot afford to do this without your help. I spent everything I had. I haven't picked up any new clients in 5.5 months, and paid my bills with my credit so that I could do this, because somebody's got to do something. I don't know if any of you have ever lived as though you were in a box, like somebody put you in a box and locked the door and threw away the key. But I have lived like that before, and I don't ever want to live like that again, ever. I must do everything I can, and not everybody can do on the ground. Every part that we do makes a difference. Every part that we do. Step on a rock. It's stuck in my... Oh, wow. And then you turn around and this is in the woods behind you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, if that's not a change in how I was feeling, that's amazing. Oh, wow. If I don't get inside, they won't let me in. I know it. I think this is one of the most beautiful buildings here, truly. I'm trying to roll this up and not crush it, these the flyers. please remind me to give them to people at the jail tonight. All right, I'm gonna have to take you off of the gimbal. I apologize, it's gonna be bumpy, but I'll do the best I can. If they allow us to go in. Oh my goodness, I'm being swarmed by mosquitoes. Get away. Okay, shifting gears. Sort of. The plight of the Native Americans is not an easy one either, but we're doing a very quick run through. Go ahead, hon. Thanks. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
I haven't been here since you first opened. I'm so excited.
Oh, really?
Yes. Are you closing at 5:30?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Go here? Oh, thank you. Okay. I have electronics in here, so that's probably what set it up. I'm sorry?
You're recording.
Yes.
You can put your phone
Oh.
down in the security area.
Oh, okay. I absolutely understand. Sorry, y'all. Just bear with me. Just hang out. Okay, y'all, get my bail money. I'm going to jail. All right, they were super thorough. I appreciate them so much. I really do. Because most people aren't that thorough, so. Oh boy. Moccasins, they are gorgeous. Sorry, y'all, it's going to be a lot of this because I do beadwork. I love this. Oh my goodness. Purchased by George G. Hay, 1906. Is that gorgeous? I have the pattern to do these. And then I would love to put some beadwork on them. Aren't they amazing? They're suede. Do you think other streams have said Zelle is unstable? I've never had any issues with Zelle at all. And as a matter of fact, I actually Zelled myself this morning because I have two accounts. One's the business and one's personal. And I Zelled myself to pay my phone bill and it just went right through. But I will definitely look into it. Thank you, Miss Pearl. On the fritz. Who are you talking to? I don't drink. I haven't had a drink in over 14 years. What are you talking about? I hope you're not talking to me or anyone else here. It's a pipe tomahawk. Oh my goodness. Hector Jimenez, what are you talking about? Please stop the negativity. Did you see what we just walked through? Why don't you rewind and then come back with your negativity then? Rewind and see what we just walked through and then start that again. I'm not going to tolerate it. If you don't stop, you're out. It's the last time I'm saying it too. Aren't they amazing? Women use spindle whorls to spin mountain goat wool into yarn. Oh, wow. As well as clothing woven from it. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Because I knit and stuff, so that was very interesting. Right, Miss Pearl, of course. We all work hard for our money, and when we send it somewhere, we want to make sure it gets there. I totally understand. Oh, which way should I go? Transform, teach you money. Here's the Welcome Center. Let's see. All right, let's go upstairs. And there's chanting going on. This is actually their cafe, but they have pictures in here. Oh boy, wait till we send that to Dad. Wow. Yes, Debbie. This is the Smithsonian Museum of Native American. And I do apologize, we're doing this quick because they do close at 5:30. But everything was so ornate for their special ceremonies. Yeah, beautiful basket. It's Peruvian. Okay, I'm confused. Oh boy, here we go. When you go to the cabin in my family's cabin in North Carolina, in the North Georgia mountains, it's there's a lot of Native American art, and my dad is currently making his own totem, life-size totem, much bigger than he is. It's from a 400-pound special log that he bought. He's already made the wings. My dad's 85 this month. Pretty amazing. Beautiful. I made him a bookmark using this technique. And weaving, I like to do peyote stitch too. It is so amazing. Really, really. Look, these are feathers with natural cotton on the end, it looks like. It's a beautiful drum. Ceremonial drum. Oh my gosh, that's a small bow that would hold the arrows there. Cochiti Pueblo, New Mexico, wood, rawhide, paint, hide, bone. The Cochiti Pueblo drum, circa 1955. Somehow I think it has something to do with fertility. I don't know. Patawomek tribe, and grandma was 50% Cherokee from other side of the family. Oh, outstanding, Pam. Jim Pepper's powwow. Awesome. Henry Summer. Jim Pepper's saxophone. Oh, these are restrooms. This is a theater. Up here you have the Indian Nation flags. And it goes all the way around. They also have a genealogy area here that, I don't know if this keeps going around, that you can trace back and see if you find out more about the tribal history in your family. Mitzi Tom, I don't know what that is. I think that was it. Yep, that's the back of the cafeteria. Oh my goodness, the light is knocking around on my backpack. More of the flags. More totems. I'm definitely saying this to Dad. Oh, that'd be so cool, Uncle Deuce. One day we'll get to one sooner than right before they're going to close. They have a great big museum store, which probably has all kinds of awesome things. They have all kinds of beautiful jewelry. Wow. In November 2002, U.S. Navy Commander John Bennett Harrington, a member of the Chickasaw Nation, made history as the first Native American to board the Space Shuttle Endeavour flight STS-113. On his journey, Commander Harrington carried a flute made by Jim Gilliland, a retired engineer from the Kennedy Space Center, a decorated eagle feather, and with a Chickasaw Nation flag presented to him by Chickasaw Nation Governor Bill Anatobi. Harrington presented the flute and the eagle feather to the National Museum of the American Indian in 2004. Wow, how cool is that? This is flown in space. There it is in space. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I would like to hear some more on that too. Oh my gosh. Presented to Commander Harrington by Phil Lane Sr., an elder of the American Indian Science and Engineering Society, the eagle feather was carried aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour and floated in the International Space Station airlock. It is one of two feathers from the same bald eagle to have flown in space and is beaded to represent the colors of the earth's people, the blue of the sky and the green of the earth. Black, white, red, and yellow. It is beaded to represent the colors of the earth's people, the blue of the sky and the green of the earth. That is beautiful. It totally choked me up. Wow. I love the gourds. There's a whole ladder at the cabin that has different gourds on it. Spirituality, keeping the original instructions. Chesapeake Native people's spirituality is connected to the seasons and the human life cycle. Throughout the region, ancestral traditions and medicinal practices generally coexist with Christianity. By following our original instructions, those believed given by the Creator, we maintain a reciprocal relationship with the natural world. That was Gabrielle Tyack, PhD in Piscataway. This 1585 watercolor of Sicatan, a town located in present-day North Carolina, by colonist John White, shows a village similar to those occupied by Chesapeake Native people when the English first settled in the region. How amazing is that? 1585. Wow. There were, in the Chesapeake area, there were broken treaties also. 15 minutes. Wild Turkey Feather Fan, 2003, made by Mark Tayak of Piscataway, Port Tobacco, Maryland. Chesapeake Native people are rediscovering traditional arts like their ancestors' artists' search fields for eagle hawk, wild turkey, and buzzard feathers to fashion into fans for dances and ceremonies. How beautiful. Revival. I have learned to be afraid to speak up and do what is needed at the state capitol. Gene Atkins, Chickahominy delegate to the Virginia Council on Indians, 2000. In the early 1900s, encouraged by widespread movements for human rights and scholarly interest in their cultures, Chesapeake Native peoples began to revitalize their communities and to assert their Native identities. A new era of self-confidence had begun. At the same time, governmental policy discriminated against Indians in the region in the early 1900s. In the 1910s and 20s witnessed a cultural and political revival among Indians. Nanticoke and Powhatan people formed associations to push for political rights. Piscataways tried to organize formal tribal schools, but fear of reprisal from white neighbors curtailed efforts. The Depression and World War II stopped the growth of these organizations as people became preoccupied with sheer survival. The Piscataway are very, very interesting people, and I was engaged for almost 10 years to a man who was over a quarter Piscataway, and his father was 75%, I think is how it worked. How does that work? Anyway, something like that. The Piscataway has done some amazing things. So the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the rise of the American Indian movement in the late 1960s sparked an enduring organizational revival. Leaders from Chesapeake Native communities joined in national Indian efforts such as the Coalition of Eastern Native Americans. In 1974, the Piscataway chartered their tribe, and the Nanticoke restored their association's governing structure. In the 1980s, the state of Virginia passed legislation that officially recognized Powhatan tribes and the Monacans. Isn't that amazing? And they continue to work. They continue to work to this day. Boy, oh boy, I wish we had more time. Woke folks are offended by everything, Carol Windsor. Isn't that true? Some people are so hateful, Tyler. Isn't it awful? I'll never understand it. That's why the display on the mall is so powerful, and never erasing our history is so important. There are a lot of displays. Oh, look at this whole children's area where they can learn. That's really cool. See the horse? That's all beaded work. Isn't that beautiful? "3M Gallery, changing exhibitions." Oh, I was supposed to go the other way. Wow. How interesting. I see Aslan. World drenched in daylight, as the stars fill the sky and as the moon takes its place, light begins to fill the earth. When the sun takes its place in the sky, bringing daylight to the world, it is frightening to all those who have been in darkness. The people are able to see the world around them for the first time and are startled. Those wearing animal regalia run to the woods and become the animal people. Those wearing bird regalia jump into the sky and become the winged people. Those wearing water animal regalia become the water people. Those who remain strong and stubborn became human people. Thank you for allowing me to finish it. Okay. I hope y'all were able to get all that. Oh, he's locking it. We're running. We are running. Thank you. Yes, we can definitely come back sometime. Y'all have a great night. Thank you. 'Cause there's so many artifacts, and you know I want to read about them.
Either that or they just like made it to model the actual figurine. The nose is like going between the knuckles.
I've even knit moccasins before for babies. We're going down. Someone's asking me a favor, but if there's something you want the 1776 to know, hit them up on 1776restorationmovement.com or on their website, or on their Facebook, by the same name. But let me see. Know that.
Probably a good idea.
Right, so DJ, don't worry. They are well prepared, and they are no. The 1776 is well prepared, and this group is no threat to them. So don't concern yourself too much. But thank you.
It's working here. For Russia, it's probably like 20 years, right? That was probably only worked out for long because Russia didn't feel like it was in a position of strength.
Can I walk through this way? Is that okay? Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. Totem. All right. Thanks, y'all. Have a good night. Thank you. Boy, they aren't messing around. It is time to go. And it's 5:23. They're like, it is time to go. Wow. Okay. What's this? I'll get the gimbal out in just a minute. Oh no, one of the mosquitoes are so bad. All right, we're doing this really quick. This is the National Native American Veterans Memorial. But here's why there's so many. The mosquitoes are so bad. That water's not moving. Yep. They need to have a fountain out there or something. It looks beautiful, but there's mosquito breeding ground. Oh, this is beautiful. More portals into other worlds. Playing the chanting. That is enormous. Beautiful.
It took me 45 minutes to get into these things.
They're speaking over at the Iranian display. want to get away from that pond, and then I'll stop and put you on the gimbal again. That was short but amazing. That one room was so peaceful, wasn't it? With that display on the wall. Oh my goodness. So much more peaceful than this ice cream truck. There were elevators. There have to be for code. So there are a lot of people listening to they're speaking on stage. So there are a lot of people listening, which is awesome. They were on a double bike. I wonder what time the African Museum is closing down. If they would lock me in there or not. Oh. Gated outdoor gardens. Oh boy. Oh, we've walked in here before, I think. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Oh, it's open till 7. We're good. Yeah, we've walked in here before. It's a beautiful little amphitheater. More ponds, but this one has moving water. So hopefully the mosquitoes aren't so bad. Oh. All right, hang on for a second. All right. Oh, you are so welcome, Tim Lee. I just figured out a way to secure my solar light that I always have hanging from my bag. It's knocking around like a canteen or something. Nope. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna help. No, boy, no wonder I set off their alarm. I mean, I've got carabiners and solar powered lights and everything hanging off of this thing. I had the gimbal inside the bag. Oh my goodness. And they still missed the pepper spray. Ugh. Oh boy, let's sit down for a minute. They checked me out with the wand and everything. Oh, Ricky did? Thought he was from Arizona. Well, here's what I can tell you about Hagerstown. There were a lot of people who had guns at Hagerstown. Just most don't give you any reason to search them. But yeah, I understand your worry though, I do. Because he wasn't using very good common sense. Do a streamer's packing guide sometimes. I'd love to know what all you carry on you. What, in my backpack? Well, you know my lipstick's in there. My mascara is not, however. That's in the car. Or do you mean packing as in like weapons? Oh my goodness. This is a beautiful park. See the amphitheater steps? I couldn't really show you when we walked through here before because there were people sitting on them. That's very nice. Genie, I don't know where that came from, but that's silly. Oh no. I don't know, Brian, but could you imagine having to work with that playing in your ear all day? How awful. It lets people know the ice cream truck is coming. But that one just sits there, so it seems to me they shouldn't have to play it. LOL, not weapons, but your bag and or car. I know you carry a kitchen sink in your car. Practically, right? The kitchen sink is a collapsible bucket that goes where the spare tire is. And I always have gallons of water on me. That's funny. I will show y'all someday. That's funny. Oh, look at those cool groovy things. They're like little, they look like little mushrooms. They're so pretty. Boy, that's lush and pretty, isn't it? That was the closest you could come to getting locked in a museum. We almost did, didn't we? Look at the lily pads. This is pretty. I think we're in the Botanic Gardens now. We did this, remember? Uh-oh. Will a wand pick up a knitting needle? Will a wand pick up a knitting needle? I don't know. They do make plastic knitting needles. They make wooden knitting needles, metal knitting needles, and one woman was teaching people at the women's rehab how to knit with straws. How in the world they did that is beyond me. This water's moving, it's bubbling. It smells really good here. You can smell the flowers. But it's making me have to tinkle. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. See, there's the Botanic Gardens, the indoors that we all went through. It's much cooler than the last time we were here. Chopsticks. That's where we were just sitting. Isn't that nice? This is that bench that I like so much. And they have it facing the wrong way, I think. Isn't that neat? It's just stacked wood, but it just looks really awesome the way they did it. That's a great stool. They have this side facing out, but I think this is the back side of it. Sometimes the most simple things can be the most beautiful, in my opinion. This is interesting. They have little round circle things that keep the pebbles from washing away, I guess. Oh, it's so peaceful, except for that ice cream truck. I love the stretch canvases, though. Isn't that marvelous looking? Oh, I love that. A paint key on your keychain on a plane, right? And I'm pretty sure I put my Swiss Army knife back on my key ring. Yep, that was in my pocket. My little Swiss Army knife. But she was so thorough about going through my bag and giving me the wand. Interesting. But there's the museum. And we couldn't have possibly walked through. There's got to be another side to it. It didn't have much for display. Just in the area where we were. But we only went through the back end of that one where the beautiful cinematic thing was going on the wall. That was the back end of that display. So there was a whole nother part to it. And then I got shooed right out the door. right, Brian? And there's a room too for the genealogy information. Oh no. Where's my car? Oh, it's way back there. Brian F., how are you? I think we were just right around the main hallway there. They're playing music over at the Iranian display, the 30,000. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Sunburn, hurting. Why does sunburn make you tired? I never could figure that one out. Right now, the front, everything I think is almost in the front seat. Almost. Ooh. Nice. It's good to chill on a Sunday. Okay, y'all hang on. Oh, I'm so glad, Annette. Thank you. I'm grateful that you all hopped on and we got to go and see everything we saw. The 30,000 and the Smithsonian Museum of the American Indian, of the American Indian. What's the name of it? It's a mouthful. Mysteries not solved. What was the mystery, Miss Pearl? Oh, amen. 1776 restoration movement, you guys. You can have your complaints about it. I can have my complaints about some of it even, but we got to have more movements like it and grow them and grow the 1776 restoration movement too, because we the people have got to unite. Even our Iranian friends understand this. God bless her. She was an amazing woman. She asked not to be shown. She was absolutely lovely. Light eyes and blonde hair. Very, very lovely woman. And we're connected by the same plates. You know, she called me her sister, and absolutely. We're connected through Jesus. We're connected through the same plates, same missions. Amen. Amen. I'm going to put something in the maps really quick. Okay. Oh my gosh, yes. And our country is certainly not immune to dishing out some evil as well. We have to stop this now. But I'm not going to get us all in a panic again. Everybody knows that's on here unless you're a troll, and I think we've eliminated that.
Take the next right onto 3rd Street Southwest.
It's lovely, and it's starting to sprinkle. I was just about to say it's absolutely lovely, and it never did rain, and then I looked on the windshield and it just started sprinkling. Spooky too soony.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Constitution Avenue Northwest.
Some people are sitting on the benches listening. The gentleman that I spoke to is climbing down off of the stage. Boy, the women look so beautiful in their saris, don't they? The silk saris. They're so colorful and pretty. They're playing music. There are people walking through. That's good. I'm so glad that it's attracting attention.
Turn left onto Constitution Avenue Northwest.
There's also the Air and Space Museum that's outside of DC. Gillard, what's it called? Oh my gosh, if Gloria's on here, she'll remember. Back in the day, you could sit in these kind of like swing chair kind of things and experience just a little bit of weightlessness. Rickshaw. That's what that was called, a rickshaw. If she puts her seat back anymore, she's not going to be able to see over the dashboard. She looked over, I was laughing at her. She looked over and smiled.
View for half a mile.
There's the Blue Rooster up there. What does that mean? I'm allowed to go right on red? I don't think I'm gonna. Yes, it was like $27.95 for adults, I think it was, Uncle Deuce. Oh my word, what is happening? It looks like there's smoke coming out of the tent, but it's actually beside it. Right? Okay, it's beside it. Goodness gracious. I thought the tent was like somebody was smoking out of the tent or something, like a lot. Like Cheech and Chong a lot. Cart rides are fun too. Rain showers again. Ah. Gloria, is it supposed to be like all evening? Because that X-nays me out. Just for today. Look at all the flags on the poles, y'all. Doesn't that look nice? Federal Trade Commission. They have an interesting garden. There's like a statue in there. It looked interesting. Federal Trade Commission. Flags on every light post. How come I haven't noticed this? Is that new? Oh no, here comes the rain. Doggone it. Since June? Elaine, my goodness. Yes, rain showers again for DC. We're never going to get back to the... Well, that was negative. Okay, we are going to get back to the drum circle one day. We are. Blame the rain on the farmer's prayers. I'll tell you what, yesterday was such a perfect day. I have no complaints. None at all. I just would like to know what I did with my good umbrella.
800 feet, turn right onto 11th Street Northwest.
No. I was heading for the drum circle again. So now I'm gonna change course. Isn't that pretty? Little bell tower.
Turn right onto 11th Street Northwest.
Well, there's no reason to now. Fogo de Chao. Fogo de Chao.
In a quarter mile, turn right
What
onto
am I
14th
looking at?
Street Northwest.
Kids are up here going, oh goodness gracious. Kids are going bananas up here. Oh, we got skateboarders. Good for them. My friends used to go all over too. Oh, Miss Pearl, I'm so glad. God bless you, hon. God bless your family too. We're praying for all of your improved daily quality of living, absolutely. Stephen F. Udvar Hazy Center. What, is that what that is in front of us? Uncle Deuce, at mine too. I'm not even kidding you. Oh my gosh.
In 500 feet, turn right onto 14th Street Northwest.
They have taken over that platform up there.
Turn right onto 14th Street Northwest.
I know where we are. We're right over next to the Willard, where we went the other day. Hotel exploring. Just a light shower, 10 to 20%. Little baby. Oh. Oh no, there are people up on top of that bus. They're on the top floor of the bus getting
In
wet.
1,000 feet, turn right onto New York Avenue Northwest.
Oh my gosh, I would love to go to Ben's Chili Bowl, but not today. Actually, I chili at home still. So, looks like chili again tonight. But it's been a couple days, so that's good. Or maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I've got that sweet potato and zucchini. Okay. I've got a my annual doctor's visit tomorrow. So it's an early evening for me tonight.
Take the next right onto New York Avenue Northwest.
Right, Donna? One day soon. I forgot to wipe them off too. I know they got salt air stuck all over them, so it's probably even worse.
Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
It's one of those tricky intersections where they try to get you for $100. These are awesome resources. Chats are really cool. They're not that old, Donna, I'm telling you. I have to switch them a lot on this one. But I'm getting a new windshield wiper. I mean, a new windshield again, which is good. Because this windshield is terrible. What is that? The window wand is really wobbly today. 1100 New York. This looks like an old movie theater. But it's a furniture store now. Tat. Bakery and cafe. Boy, I love seeing new bakeries. They can be so expensive anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Miss Pearl. Thank you so much. I'm appreciative too, because I caught Jeffrey's stream earlier and saw what the rally that they were doing in Long Island today. I saw a stormtrooper sitting in the woods at the camp, base camp 3, and it didn't look like anybody was really packing up to go to Bunker Hill, but I thought they were supposed to be doing that. Of course, individuals can pay if they want to stay, so who knows? We'll see what happens there. Tiffany and Company. Let's have breakfast at Tiffany's. That's at the Conrad, Washington, D.C. Very nice hotel, the Conrad. How do we know? Because it has Tiffany's in the lobby. Very nice, very nice. Yes, my car does sit out in the weather. Oh gosh, is Angela's son okay? Stormtrooper and some others are staying in the woods. They're staying at the campground. About 10 are staying at base 3 till Saturday. How do y'all know this and I don't know this? It's like so weird. Everybody like spread out to the winds this week. No, not yet, Uncle Deuce. They're back to the way they were before. That happened once before too. But I'll still get them checked out when I get my oil changed. And get the shaking that's been going on since California checked out. but I got my phone bill paid today. I paid my phone bill, so I am so grateful. On time too. Oh, so grateful. They look nice. She looks pretty. What are they all dressed up for? Oh no, somebody's got to tell her she's got that rubber band stuck on her. Excuse me, your dress is beautiful. Brush the side of your thigh there. You're welcome. It was a rubber band. You look lovely. Enjoy your evening. God bless her. Oh, stop. I got people beeping at me now. She had a rubber band stuck to her dress. Raining again. Ugh, and we have windshield wiper noise again. Ooh, we have tea too. A little bit left. And with some bunch of big chunks of that ginger, that fresh ginger that I bought at the Jumbo International
Take
Company.
the next left onto 6th Street Northwest, then turn right onto K Street Northwest.
Where? Here? That's 6th Street. I mean, should I have just let her figure out that she had that rubber band hanging on her thigh of her beautiful tight pink dress? Or should I have just let it, maybe it would have fallen away? But you never know what they might have been walking into, and it would have been worse to have her walk into, say, a reunion or something with that hanging off her dress. I would just rather people tell me.
Take the next right onto K Street Northwest.
Next right. Oh, stop. It's so loud. Stop. What is that cute place? It's on the corner of K Street and 6th.
In 1,000 feet, continue straight to stay on K Street Northwest.
This looks like a fun little area. Laredo Taco. That's very pretty. And if you ever need some extra firewood, there you go. That's very pretty. Did I do the, oh, thank you, Miss Pearl. I would rather somebody just tell me to. Yep. That's a really nice display. That's lovely. Bus Boys and Poets. That's the name of that place. Bus Boys and Poets. Sounds familiar. Oh, it's so loud.
Continue straight to stay on K Street Northwest, then
You
turn
told a
left
lady once
onto
her
New Jersey Avenue
shirt was on
Northwest.
backwards. She was extremely appreciative. That was very, very kind of you. I'll bet she was glad. These wipers, Monty, not again.
Take the next left onto New Jersey Avenue Northwest.
This is a little more than a sprinkle.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto US 50 East New York Avenue Northwest. Take the second right onto US 50 East New York Avenue Northwest. Continue
Right.
on US 50 East for 4 miles.
We're on 50 East again. Caitlin wants to vent so bad. I have to stay on your channel where there is peace. Caitlin, you okay, hon? Poor thing. She came here to get peace, and I've got my terribly loud windshield wipers going on. I'll just use them when I have to. Hyatt Place. People's Building. Oh, it's just the man is up to it again. Oh no. All right, prayers for Caitlin and the stuff going on with her. Prayers that it will get better quickly. In Jesus' name, amen. You would get lost there normally. Don't do bit sounds. I'm amazed. I grew up going into Atlanta, and you know, like every other street is named Peachtree something, and it's amazed that I can navigate it all. But truly, I would have this down pat if I wasn't using maps, as far as getting in and getting out to the usual places that we go. But because I use maps, I just rely on that, and I don't really think about it. But of course, there's 20 different ways to get somewhere, you know. I will, Mander64, I will. There's, first things first, it's on the list. You know that list that starts over every month? Yay, Uncle Deuce's laundry is completed. And time for your favorite soda. Nice. Congratulations. And I pray you had a good time at your party last night. Did y'all do slushies again? Oh, the ant man. I thought you said your man, Caitlin. Oh no. Ant-Man, he's annoying. Don't watch him. He won't upset you if you don't watch him. Yeah, karma is going to go around for him. He's got to answer on Judgment Day too, you know? You just grilled out? Oh, that's so awesome, Uncle Deuce. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So it was nice driving behind this whole shopping complex earlier and seeing that it was all old warehouses back there. That was pretty neat. And that they're fixing them up. Okay, hopefully the phone's cool enough. I gotta turn that air off. I'm freezing. We should make a windshield wiper song. Squeak go the windshield wipers when the rain sleeks down. Squeak go the windshield wipers with a screeching sound. Let's make a song. You had lunch with your son? Oh, cool. You told your son you know someone who needs them to run a merchandising store. That's awesome. Yes, Tyler, they are extremely misled individuals, it seems. We need to pray that they get right with God. I don't think they're very happy. You like the song, Sean? I have no idea what y'all are talking about sometimes. The Arboretum, like it has U.S. National Arboretum. I just don't get what it is. I think there's a bunker under there or something. I don't know. It has old buildings that look like old storage places for rifles and ammunition. I know the Washington Times is in there. But as far as for the rest of it, I don't really get it. But with the big hills and stuff, there's got to be a bunker under there or something. Don't know what they are talking about either. Is that right, Sean? Hey, Lindy. No, it started raining, and I can't go with that little teeny umbrella that I have that's broken. And also, I have, I had kind of thought about it, but I've got my annual checkup tomorrow, and it's pretty early, so I've got to, I can't be getting at home and eating dinner at 10 tonight. I just can't do it. I'm going to see what tomorrow night brings me, because I do want to get down.
In a quarter mile,
It's
keep
been a few
right to
days.
continue on US 50 East.
I was sorry to miss last night. I didn't know about it, but it was really good to be
Keep right to continue on US 50 East.
doing something that's pretty normal for me yesterday. It was a good field trip. Oh boy, I hope I just took the right one. I think so. Prayerfully, Josh will be there streaming. I know he and Mike have been going, and Oreo had mentioned that he might try to get down there again tonight. I thought that was great that he was there last night, and that was one of the most awesome live streams I've seen Oreo do. His heart was all in it, and you could tell it was good. It had obviously touched him, and it was apparent in his live stream. It was a good live stream by him. Oh, Miss Pearl, are you leaving? God bless you. God bless your family member that you're helping, and I just prayers for all things good for you. David V, Sean said. I don't know who David V is. Is that the gentleman that shaves his head bald? Very interesting character, that man. He's done a lot of research. $577 days, and their baby just turned 2 years old. Oh my gosh. That's so heartbreaking. 577 days today. That is so heartbreaking. David is Freedom. Oh, David. Yes, David. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Freedom Express Media. Yes. Oh, he changed his handle. Yep, Tyler, I agree. And that's why the Iranian display on the mall is so powerful, because
Head northeast on US 50 East.
we have a president who wants to give visas to Iranian terrorist leaders who have murdered their own countrymen and allow them to come to New York. It just makes no sense at all. there's such an extreme evil going on behind our current administration. I can't even make heads or tails out of it. It's so evil. That is so sad, Lindy. Oh my gosh. Hey, John Wayne. He was able to. He was there live streaming last night at the jail, and Mickey was dialed up, or they were able to speak with some of the political prisoners, the J6 political prisoners there at the jail, and they. A lot of them sang the national anthem through the phone at 9 p.m. It was very, very powerful. And they were speaking. They obviously think so much of Mickey, which you already knew that. But one of them was able to share his appreciation and his prayers for her, for the loss of her daughter, Ashley Babbitt. It's been powerful every time I've been there, but that was especially important and powerful. I'm grateful that the jail allowed that to happen. Family members are following the streams. That's awesome. Mike and I don't think Mike is streaming, but Josh has been hanging out with Mike. Josh is not homeless. He's been hanging out with Mike. Experiencing what it's like to be homeless in DC is what I can gather from it. He's already over there filming. Oh, good. Okay. Republic Road Reel. That's Josh, y'all. He's over there filming already. Oh, Doug Mudge. Oh my gosh, Doug Mudge. He's a nice man. His is a very interesting story. If you haven't gone over to his YouTubes or Facebook channels, he's got a very interesting story. Looks like Oreo's heading to DC. It just popped up on my my phone. windshield wipers. Ah. I'm not sure, Sean. They're apparently they were asked not to live stream from what I heard on here from people yesterday, and so it was certainly very quiet this morning from that direction. Ridgeline was up there. They turned the they unloaded the freezer truck, the reefer truck, and the pantry trucks, moved them to block the wind better, and then I guess reloaded them all up again. Because the tents backing up to the trucks were getting ripped all the time, and of course the big huge tent got torn down, but they've got another one I think to go up for everybody's return there. There was a different rally in Batavia. Yeah, Elaine, there was 6 of them that went, and Corinne. So I guess they're not including her as a member yet. Oh no. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, that they all might be, I want to read that they all might be damned who believed not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Powerful, John Wayne. Nice, Sean. Yeah, I'd like to be at the jail, but I just can't. I can't buffering in this area.